Hello, everybody. Akash Inti here with a video on emotional communication. First off, what does emotional communication mean? And how can we infuse emotion in our communication? And why is it important? These are a couple of the things that we'll talk about. And maybe, if you guys are lucky, I'll throw in some emotional communication in this video. In all seriousness, though. So first off, what is emotional communication and why is it important? We'll start with the why and then we'll go into the what and then the how. So why is emotional communication important? Well, emotions move people. And when we say move people, it moves them internally. There's energetic shifts that go on inside of their body when you communicate from an emotional place. If all of a sudden I was to get really angry right now, you would feel something. What would you feel? If I was to get really sad right now, you would feel something. Oh, I was to get so happy right now and joyous. You would feel something. There's a movement internal. There's an internal movement, emotion. There's motion, energetic motion going on within the body. And thus, emotional communication, the why is that you can move somebody from one state of thinking or being to another. And it allows you to do that. Now, what is it? Well, we talked a little bit about this already, but it's really the moving of energies within the body. As you continue to observe more and more your emotions through a yoga practice, through a meditation practice, through any type of practice where you're really sitting with yourself and observing yourself entirely, you'll begin to understand or you'll begin to sense or get a sense for where is energy located when you're feeling a particular emotion. In other words, when you're really angry, you'll feel it within you. You'll feel within your body itself that energy is either stuck or it's flowing. It'll be different for each one of us. Yet at the same time, it's largely the same. You'll feel your skin, usually your face, a little hot, particularly at least for guys. I cannot speak for women. You'll you'll have like the hairs kind of stick up on your skin, maybe on the back of your neck. You'll get that really like that sense of like fight or flight, depending on how much you go into the anger itself. And so it's if you want to convey anger to someone, getting into that state before you go about communicating. Now, I'm not saying to communicate anger always to everyone. I'm simply saying it's a tool that you can use and recognize how you can use it. Similarly, you can do this for any other emotion, sadness, happiness, joy, ambivalence, kind of back and forth between two things, or not really like undecided in some senses. Fear. So for each emotion, there are certain triggers, there's certain energetic triggers within your body. And as you begin to recognize these more, you tap into that and then you deliver your message. You layer that on with your logic, the logic of an argument. Bam! Talk about powerful. That's how you move someone. Not only on the level of the logic and making sure that this makes sense. You do this, then you do this, then you do this. But also, you take them through an emotion and experience one, an emotion experience two, and an emotion experience three, and you simply present to them, here's the stories. You had them move through a story. You had them move energies, and now they're at a place. And maybe each of those emotions was a an invitation to go down one of these paths based on the way they felt and the way that you delivered your emotional communication, you may be able to entice people to go down one path or the other. And with that, I think we wrapped up emotional communication and the importance of it. Remember,